Back with my next guest, who's my good friend Curtis Olschansky, and he's the president of the Olschansky Group. Thanks for being with me, Curtis.
Thank you for having me, Barry.
It's been a long time since I've seen you, but it's great to see you again, and you look terrific.
Thank you. Thanks for the invitation.
I understand you recently were the tenant representation broker for Kaufman, Rossett and Company for their Boca Raton office space, who happens to be the third largest accounting firm in the state of Florida. How did you find the commercial market to be in your search for their space requirements?
Well, this is their Boca Raton office. They're a company based out of Miami. As you mentioned, the third largest accounting firm in the state of Florida. I think they're maybe the top 50 in the country. Their Boca office was a little bit challenging because the Boca office is more of a suburban market, not a real big city like Miami or maybe even Fort Lauderdale. So they were looking for Class A space, looking for 12 to 15,000 square feet, trying to find Class A space in that 12 to 15,000 square feet in Boca Raton was not that easy of an assignment.
Where'd you put them in?
They actually went into the One Town Center building, which is the
old Tyco building.
The old Tyco, the old W.R. Grace building. Tom Crocker built that building originally 20 years ago as a multi-tenant building. W.R. Grace was in town. They saw
the whole thing.
Took the whole thing, and it's a 200,000 square foot facility. They took the whole building. Then Tyco took the whole building again, so the landlord really got lucky twice. The landlord didn't think they'd get lucky at 3 times, so they decided to multi-tenant it. They have one tenant in there now, about 15,000 square feet, and now Kaufman Rossett is taking about 12,500 square feet.
It's a great building. You got the garage right there. You're close to town center. You got the Boca Center across the street for your restaurants and everything else. It's great for any commercial tenant to be in there, and people, they should, if they're looking for space, they really should contact you for that.
That building is going to fill up very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's, like you said, centrally located. It's owned by MetLife, so you have a major institutional owner. They want to hold this as their key asset, and it's, like you said, has all the bells and whistles and all the amenities for a corporate tenant looking for space.
How long have you been doing commercial real estate, and where is your area of practice?
I've been doing real estate now for about 25 years here in South Florida. I'm a tenant representation broker. Basically, companies looking for new office space, I go out and help them find space, negotiate their leases, things of that sort. I do that only in Broward and Palm Beach counties.
So that's your market? You're talking
That is my market, yes.
Okay. And how is the commercial market doing these days?
The commercial market's picking up a little bit. It's still a tenant's market. It's a good time to be a tenant today in the market. Unlike my residential friends who it's on fire, listings go up and I hear that they sell full price within a week. The commercial market's not like that. So it's still a good time to be a tenant in this market to get a good deal from the landlord, and also investments is still very strong too.
Do you also negotiate for tenants when the leases are up to renegotiate their leases and stuff like that?
All the time. That is very common where a tenant has a lease renewal come in. I come in there as a broker. I take them out in the market to show them what else is out there, and then ultimately I may go back to the landlord and say, if you want to retain this tenant, this is what you need to do for us. And that is a big part of my business.
I would imagine so, yeah. And it's a great advantage to be able to do that. So what are the advantages of someone using a commercial real estate broker like yourself?
Well, the advantages are I do this every day for a living. Unlike a tenant who you may do it once every 3, 5, 10 years, you're not privy to the market conditions of the deals, the free rent, the concessions, the landlords, which landlords are good, which management companies are good, which buildings are good. I do this every day, so plus my services are at no fee. I get paid by the landlord. So for a tenant not to utilize a commercial broker like myself or anyone else would really be doing themselves.
It's like a travel agent.
Would really be doing themselves.
You might as well use a travel agent too. Same way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's the old story. If you have a toothache, go to the dentist. So you're an expert in what you do.
I am.
Do that.
And again, like I said, I'm privy to what the deals are, and I can surely negotiate a much better deal than a tenant going out in the market.
So why don't you give out your contact information where people can reach you, your name, email, phone number, website, all that.
Okay, great. My name is Curtis Olschansky. I'm the president and broker of the Olschansky Group. I can be reached at phone 561-477-1567 or at Curtis@Olschansky Group, that's OLSCHANSKY Group.com. Either way, we'll be more than happy to discuss your commercial real estate needs.
I wish you good luck, and it's great seeing you again.
Thank you, Barry. Appreciate your time.
And we'll be right back.